What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, huge news is brewing. Huge news is brewing. As the International Boxing Federation, better known as the IBF, President Mr. Darryl Peoples, has decided to place former unified welterweight world champion superstar boxer, now junior middleweight title contender, Keith one-time Thurman, as the number 10 ranked opponent in their sanction body. You heard me, the number 10 ranked opponent in their sanction body, which is odd, seeing as though Keith Thurman should be ranked in the WBA. But no, he's ranked in the IBF. Who is the IBF world champion? The undefeated, y'all know his name, Bakhram Murtazaliev, who is 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 17 wins by way of knockout, 32 years of age, 6 foot tall with a 74-inch arm reach. In October, he dispatched of former WBO junior middleweight world champion, Australian superstar boxer, Tszyu. And Keith Thurman was supposed to fight Tszyu in March. But Tszyu ended up fighting Sebastian Fundora and losing. Then he had a comeback fight against Bakhram Murtazaliev and got dispatched of. Dropped 5 times and stopped. Now Tszyu came back and he fought Joey Spencer, and he stopped Joey Spencer in the 4th round, but he was supposed to do that. Tszyu and Keith Thurman seemed to be on a collision course. Keith Thurman called out Tszyu, said we was already set up for a showdown, right? Bakhram Murtazaliev is now calling out Keith Thurman. And shouts out to my brother, L-Dub Boxing, for dropping his info on me. Keith Thurman is 31 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 23 wins by way of knockout, 36 years of age, 5'9", with a 69-inch arm reach, right? And Bakhram Murtazaliev, he responded to the boxing plug, L-Dub Boxing, who put up the ranking system and said, can we get Keith Thurman versus Bakhram Murtazaliev next? Bakhram Murtazaliev responded, and he's like, I would love to give Keith Thurman an opportunity to fight for this world title, essentially. But Keith Thurman is ducking this smoke. He don't want this fight. Keith Thurman going to fight the guy I already dominated and beat up. And the thing is, why would Keith Thurman fight Tszyu over fighting Bakhram Murtazaliev for the IBF title? That would make him a 2-division world champion. That would make his fight with Tszyu in the future a big fight. If Tszyu got dominated by Bakhram Murtazaliev, you got an opportunity to beat Bakhram Murtazaliev and win the title and then defend it against Tszyu. Doesn't that make more sense? I think that Keith Thurman may be looking at the path of least resistance. Now, he'll say it's one-time Thurman. He'll say anybody could get it, send the contract. Bakhram Murtazaliev makes the most sense, doesn't it? It's a marquee name for Bakhram Murtazaliev. It's a world title opportunity for Keith Thurman to become a 2-division champion and solidify himself in the sport of boxing. And then he can always fight Tszyu after. Tszyu is on a path to rebuilding himself. You could actually put Tszyu on the card with Keith Thurman and Bakhram Murtazaliev, right? Why would you fight the guy that lost to Bakhram Murtazaliev instead of fighting the guy that beat Tszyu for the belt? Let's see if Keith Thurman is truly about this action. But Bakhram Murtazaliev is calling him out. He's saying, let's make it happen. What y'all think about this? Drop a comment in the comment section. I actually think that Bakhram Murtazaliev retires Keith Thurman. He's big, he's strong, he's active, he's rangy, he can box. Keith Thurman has a bad weakness, the body and inactivity. I actually think that Bakhram Murtazaliev stops Keith Thurman. But what y'all think? And I love Keith Thurman. But I think that this is why Keith Thurman would choose Tszyu over Bakhram Murtazaliev. But are they setting up Bakhram Murtazaliev versus Keith Thurman, putting Keith Thurman in the top 10 in the IBF? What y'all think? Do y'all want to see this fight? Let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.